And we back. Yo, I can't. Oh my God, I can't record a video like this. Yes, sir. We're throwing it back with the White Sox hat into my hero appointment. Hey, today, this is not a script. This is not a challenge. This is not, we're talking about 2K, but we ain't playing 2K today. There's a lot on my mind when it comes to 2K, and I just want to let it out because maybe this video could cause some change. I doubt it. People in the community have been making videos like this for a very long time, trying to get 2K to make some changes to the game. At the end of the day, they very rarely do it. But I just have so much to say about 2K that I want to give it out to the community. So this is for y'all. So this is what my goal was when I woke up this morning. I was going to come in here, become the general manager of the Toronto Raptors, even though they already got a good one, and fix their team. Because right now they are starting off very, very slow. Then I came into the game, I loaded up the PlayStation, and I'm like, yo, there's a big patch on 2K. Maybe they fixed some of the things we have been complaining about in the My NBA community. So I wait here. It's a 20 gigabyte update. So, you know, I got okay internet speed, but I ain't out here on fiber. So I'm waiting, patiently waiting. And guess what, y'all? They didn't fix a thing. Not for us, at least. I mean, sure, they're going to say that they did minor changes to but let's be honest, the game mode will stay the same, and My NBA or Start Today is still completely broken. And let's be honest with each other, man. At the end of the day, I'm just not having too much fun making the 2K related stuff. There's no coincidence that your favorite 2K creators also have second and third channels now, because the trajectory of 2K is going like this. We're a couple months into the 2K21 cycle, and people just don't care anymore. People aren't playing at the parks. People aren't playing rec and things like that. It's just not fun. Hey, speaking of second channels, bro, hit that link in the description. I've been having 10 times more fun uploading to my second channel than I have been over here. So you don't want to miss out. We're growing and building something ridiculous. I'm getting about as many views over there as I'm getting over here. So the people that are over there are enjoying it, and let people know. Call game. So y'all know a few months ago, I dropped a video where I bought every single 2K in existence and I rebuilt the team. One of my most fun videos to record. But the comment section noticed something. When I was on the throwback 2Ks, I was having a lot more fun. There were features in the game that 2K had taken out that I forgot existed, and I was having fun on those. And then once we got to the realm of like 2K15, things started to turn the same, and I lost interest. It's just a fact. 2K has decided that every single year they're gonna bring us the same product, and they be like, here we're gonna be like, here's our $60. Thank you. And it's really significant in the My NBA My League community. I mean, they kind of lied to us, right? I was playing Among Us with Ronnie 2K, and I was like, yo, what about the My League community? And he was like, for 2K21 next gen, you're gonna have to wait and see. Then a few months later, or a few weeks later, they dropped this whole report saying that My League is gone, My GM is gone, it is all one, and this is what we did differently. And we kind of ate it up. I'm guilty of this too. I saw that and I was like, okay, this is looking good. And 2K21 next gen for My NBA should be fun. And a couple months into it, I have decided, nope, it's not fun. And no, this is not about to be a video where I go through everything that I think is wrong with 2K. But listen, this is what is kind of weird to me, right? So whenever I make a tweet where I'm complaining about 2K and I'm showcasing a bug or showcasing something that needs to get fixed, I am immediately DM'd by somebody from 2K saying like, hey Kenny, I saw your tweet. I'm gonna put this ticket in so we can try to get this fixed. And they always say that we're gonna get this fixed, we're gonna get this fixed, we're gonna get this fixed, and it's yet to be fixed. I've been complaining about My NBA or Start Today at My NBA since the NBA season started, and here we are a few weeks later and nothing has changed. We are a couple weeks into the season. We haven't seen a single roster update. We've seen players play significantly better than 2K expected them to, and yet they are the same overall since when the game launched. So the most frustrating thing about it all is there's so much wasted potential in the mode. There's nothing more fun to me than building a team. The idea of building a team is amazing, but 2K doesn't capitalize on that. When I was younger, I would sit down at 2K and build this whole world of NBA. And you can't do that because a lot of the bugs that are hindering you. I used to take my Chicago Bulls back in the day. We're talking 2K16 or 2K6, 2K7, and I would take my Bulls in association and I would do a realistic thing where I would try to win as many championships as possible. I would have the same save file for 2 months at a time. I was that invested in building a team in the world that you can possibly create. And now you can't do that because of many of the bugs that are in the game. There's no reason for every single player to blossom into an 85 overall. There's no reason for a guy that's an 81 to want a max contract. There's no reason for LeBron to hit free agency and decide to go to the Charlotte Hornets. No disrespect to Charlotte, but those are the type of LeBron is not signing with the Charlotte Hornets, bro. He's just not. And because of a lot of the contract things, I mean, this is the same stuff we've been complaining about for years. Because of all of the contract things, you can go 4 years down the line and the guy as good as Spencer Dinwiddie would just be sitting in free agency because everybody wants a max contract and every single team is capped out. That's not how basketball works. There needs to be a fix for that. Basically, what they give us, the product they give us in my NBA is like, hey, you can use this for 2 seasons. Once we get into year number 3, the game is broken. And that's why you see me do a lot of 1-year rebuilding challenges, because I know once we hit this max of 2 years, everything is going to be bad. So I asked on Twitter, what are some of the reasons why you just don't enjoy NBA 2K21 Next Gen? And a lot of people had good responses. This guy doesn't even follow me, but he found my tweet, so shout out to him. Contracts. Undrafted players and young low 70 overalls are asking for $5+ million. Low 80s asking for max deals. It's a big mess. And that's a fact. I just told y'all about that, man. There's no reason for Spencer Dinwiddie not to have a job at the age of 31. He will still be in the league, 2K. There's no excuse for that. Turtle says it's the boom or bust system. Now, the boom or bust system was something that they advertised to us as like, this is the real changer of my NBA, because they heard us. Everybody's progression is too linear. Everybody's getting better and better. That's just not the case in the NBA. Well, they were like, this new boom and bust system has it. So some players are going to be bad and some players are going to be good, depending on what your sim's like. I have uploaded a lot of 2K21 Next Gen on this channel, and even deeper than that, I play the mode by myself and I'm not even recording, and I can tell you to 100% certainty, it is very rare that I see anything boom or bust related. The progression is still, and I mean still, super linear. This guy don't follow me either. What the hell? Why is everybody that don't follow me in my mentions right now? But he makes some very good points. It's literally just all the previous modes matched to one. We already hit on that. No sign and trade. That is criminal. Not having a sign and trade in a basketball game is criminal. It is such a big part of the NBA. Every single season we see sign and trades go down, and some of them are super significant. The Kevin Durant for D'Angelo Russell sign and trade, you wouldn't be able to do that in 2K, and that is monumental for the NBA. It just doesn't exist, and I don't understand how it doesn't. I don't understand how sign and trades don't exist in 2K. Another one is the crashes. We've already talked about how much this game crashes no matter what you do. Whenever you try to customize a feature, whenever you try to relocate, the game just crashes and crashes and crashes. But this is the thing that I like the most of what he said. The whole offseason needs a rework, from the menus to just about everything. Same old expanses, same bugs from 2K17. The menu is bad. Hey, how it backs me to the schedule instead of keeping me in the menu. There's so many things, but the offseason might be the biggest one. Because y'all know the offseason is where things go down when it comes to rebuilding the team. The offseason is where the NBA makes its money. Players move from one team to another to see what team's going to be best. That is the most important thing. But we have players that would never sign to a specific team, signing to that team. And you know what? You know who said something great that fits into this? My guy, Legendary EA. Now, he said something that I personally didn't even think about until we said it. Teams will consistently keep drafting the same positions in the draft. Free agents will sign to random teams that make no sense. If you jump into a random game in the fourth quarter, you see random rotations like your shooting guard playing power forward, etc. This mode lacks logic a lot of the time. Now, y'all see plenty of times in my video where I jump into it and we have 4 centers on the court. That is inexcusable, 2K. But the thing that I want to focus on is about this drafting thing, and the same thing with free agency. There's been plenty of times where I've gone to the playoffs, right? And I'm like, who are we going against? We're the 1 seed. We're going against the 8 seed. And I look at the 8 seed roster, and they have 4 very, very good point guards. There's no way that's happening in real life. The only thing I can think about is when that Phoenix Suns team had Eric Bledsoe, Isaiah Thomas, Goran Dragic. And guess, did they make the playoffs? I mean, they should have made the playoffs, but they didn't. The having this 3 point guard rotation or having a 3 center rotation, 4 center, it doesn't happen in the NBA. So like, there needs to be more logic behind the other teams, because I'm going to out-rebuild all of the AIs in the world. I just will, because I'm going to have logic behind my signings. Oh, I'm going to get 2 real rotational point guards, and I'm going to get 1 more point guard just in case one of the 2 get injured. But in 2K, they don't care. You can run an 8-man rotation that has no centers. You have 1 center on your roster, and that leads to Elfrid Payton playing power forward in the closeout minutes. It doesn't make sense. And that's just scratching the surface on some of the things that are wrong with the mode. At the end of the day, we just want the game to be fun, and we want it to be realistic like it is advertised. The real problem is there's no competition, right? So they feel comfortable with putting out trash products because they're like, what you gonna build a team on? Because there's really no other answer. Live is gone, and hopefully that comes back, and it's been rumors that it is coming back, so hopefully Live comes back better than ever. But there is no other platform for us to rebuild teams on. So something I love to do dearly, I have to do it on 2K because there's nobody else. So I don't know. I'm sure that somebody at 2K is going to get around to watching this video. We just want better. You know, as a community, we just want better. And the real problem is it's not like they're losing any money because there's a whole part of the community that is still dropping money on packs and things like that. So here we are just waiting, patiently waiting for something to change, even though, I mean, you give us the same product 3 years in a row. I guess we're stupid for thinking things will change. Let me know in the comment section of all the things you would like to see change. And hey, if you're at 2K, please go through the comment section, man. This community is great. They're smart and they're bright, and they know exactly the problems. And I know you can't address literally everything for 2K21, but let's try to. This is what I want to recommend for the guys at 2K that are watching this. Can we have a couple creators a part of the development process? I don't know to what extent we can make that happen, but there are so many people in the community that are actually playing the game that know the things that are wrong that can help out the community. So please, and I'm not even saying it's me, somebody,